Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, this is one of the newer of the major venues here in Sao Paulo, built, of course, in time for 2014. It is the Neo Química Arena. So we're up and running. And here's Van Basten. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Neymar. Header! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar. Hits one! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Griezmann with the short one. And Deco! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Taken back almost at once. Beckenbauer. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Thuram. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Succumbs to the pressure. Deco. Neymar. Has a look and plays it forward. Neymar. And it's Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Opts for safety. Hullet. Oh, that's a very... Van Basten! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckham. Milan are looking to break at pace. No, he's not getting his way this time. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, the shot could be on here. Mbappe! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Beckham. Van Basten. Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. Belletti. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through. And it's Beckham. Well, played right into his path. Griezmann. Makaleli. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's on a decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a... Oh, and again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
That has ended up in no man's land. Seedorf. Oh, what a ball! Pull it. And here's Seedorf. Beckham. Oh, shooting chance! Now, it's fallen kindly here. He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. Mbappe. Well read. And the danger is averted. Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
Bullet, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Griezmann, very much a man of this moment.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Neymar. Belletti. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substituição.
There's the start of the second half.
Milan really need...
And the shot! Pull it with a beautifully timed run. Oh, well played, well played. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Beckham. Messi. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Makaleli.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Stood up well to him there. And that's another good win of the ball. Messi. Good, strong midfield running here. Belletti threads one in. Oh, great play! Now here's the delivery. And he's taking no chances there. That's going to go a long way. Shifted upfield. That's tidy. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Neymar. Makaleli. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pull it. Pinches it off him. Messi. And they're quick to press. And now the breakaway. Nicked it back promptly. That's a little off target. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Chance for the header! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square. Heads it! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Belletti. Oh, great, can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. There's the header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substituição em campo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Deco, camisa 4.
Osimhen. Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's picked his way through. And back out it comes. Oh, he had to make that, and he... Can he put it away? Yeah. So, what can they make of this?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and it's Xabi Alonso.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's got away. Drogba. Defending of the desperate variety.
Niceties are not part of...
Now the finish! This might... And the finish! It's in! Into the lead once more! What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Messi. Interesting ball. Hullet. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Makaleli. Speculative strike.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Thuram really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's gone backward here. And Messi! Oh, that's a waste. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Belletti. And here's Messi. Great chance! No mistake! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. And as you can see, we've already started here. Goes long and straight. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, this looks sharp. He might be in here. Hit! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect. Great hit! And it's a goal! The breakthrough strike!
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Hullet. Got a shot away!
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neymar.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here.
Seedorf really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Costa Curta.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Hullet. Neymar gets into some space. Oh, that's a fine interception. Sané. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. It's just beyond his reach. Mbappe! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Pedri! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. Hullet. Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Amrabat. And it's Sané. Thuram. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Ronaldo might just make this. Amrabat. Played out to the right. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Seedorf goes steaming forward, and he was quick to react. Davis.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Vieira. Now it's Hullet, and it's Neymar. Quality ball. Oh, that's a very decent hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Pedri. Beckham wins the duel this time. And it's Beckham. Now it's Hullet. Oh, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Seedorf. Oh, nice touch.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
A real chance if he can get through. And here's Seedorf. Messi. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the action is back on the way.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he welcomes it in.
Seedorf really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Sané to Messi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance for the header! Good delivery, but no joy.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Vieira. Seedorf. And it's Sané. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Milan still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get rid. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to...
He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hullet. And here's Cristiano. Big chance! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Pedri. Amrabat. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pedri! He scores! And they're back in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Look, if you defend so carelessly, it's going to prove costly, and to afford that sort of room to somebody, you know, what are they expecting? To get away with it? It's not going to happen.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... It's Neymar! And they're back on the ball again. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Seedorf is flagged offside.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Seedorf. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
And the counter is on. Now it's Sané. Vieira. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Gullit. Gullit showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Thuram. And he's intervened well there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pedri. Beckham. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Showing great feet there. Costa Curta. Oh, well played. He's looking for the runner here. Could move up a gear here. Spread neatly. Seedorf. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Milan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And he's managed to get free. Seedorf. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Mbappe, and here's a chance. And no, that was never going to make it. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that will be the final act. Milan perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. The action has already started. Griezmann purring through the gears. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And Seedorf! Just off target.
Seedorf just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. He's got full. Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Neymar. Seedorf. And here's Neymar. It's a good ball out wide. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. The shot! A chorus of approval here. It's really good play. And we have our very first corner. Mateus! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's a key interception. And they can counter here. Neymar is onto this. Neymar! Now it's Griezmann. That has been cut short. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Mateus. Now it's Hullet. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Rijkaard. Oh, what a ball he's in here! And the finish! It's there! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Flamengo are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Now it's Griezmann. Griezmann, oh, good-looking ball. Costa Curta with the clearance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Costa Curta. And Bastoni.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Seedorf. Cleared without complication. Milan have reclaimed it. Rijkaard. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi in acres of space out wide. It's Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Beckham. It'll be a throw-in. Neymar chasing after it. Barella. That's a shade optimistic. And there is the half-time whistle. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21, Seedorf. Lascia il campo per il numero 24.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he's got his cross in. And he's cut it out. Costa Curta. Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And here's Griezmann! And that is wildly off target.
Griezmann controlled that with such ease and really ought to have followed it up with a goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Beckham. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Got a shot away! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Schneider wins the duel this time. Griezmann.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Deftly away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
So we've reached the hour mark. Now it's Haaland. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. No way through. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Belletti. Costa Curta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Vieira. Barella can see things others simply cannot. That's a lovely, neat pass. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Flamengo are looking to break at pace. And it's Schneider. And here's Messi. Schneider, brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Numero 20. Beckham. Numero 5. Lasciano il campo
Beckenbauer. Can he get onto this?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Il numero 10.
Cristiano
Messi.
Ronaldo. And
Il
here's
numero
Mbappe.
23. Attenzione
Thuram
al cambio.
cuts out the pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Stood up well to him there. Pedri. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Milan appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
He can get that clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Belletti. Mbappe is herring after that one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, super ball! And he's there to belt it away. He's found a way through. Mbappe.
That's good play from him.
And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all.
And Hullet! Well, there's the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Saliba
recupero.
gets across to intercept that. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. And that's that. Milan cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing, certainly up for this one. We have already started here. Great defending, strong and determined. No way through. Neymar, and here's Hullet. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
And it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, sweet feet. And he'll shoot here. Oh, that wasn't far away.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Pull it. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, and the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short. He's had a shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he was always going to be set like that, the keeper, and he didn't have the composure to avoid him.
Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. David Villa. David Villa gets flagged offside. Palmer. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mbappe. Oh, super find. That's tidy. Oh, that was vital. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Traumeri. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Adams getting on for a third of the way through the game. That's an excellent interception. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Palmer has been told to walk, and he needs to be wary of his reaction now. He wouldn't want to risk further sanction. Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Vieira gets good distance on it, goes forward, pass just lacking in accuracy. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He can run onto that, he's got away, real chance! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That is a great pick out. Oh, he's in! Oh, that's fabulous. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's really well manoeuvred. That looks a cracking ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hullet. Messi gets into some space. Real chance here. David Villa, and the counter is on. And he's managed to get free. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Seedorf. That's been cut out, well played. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. There's the hit! Cleared without complication. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Had a shot! Oh, a very decent attempt. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means, and the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate, and so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Villa, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Courtois will lay claim to that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! He's missed, but not by that far.
Vieira did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Musiala does really well there, he is strong. Seedorf, that has been slung wide. Great work on the overlap. Oh, that should get the job done. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice defending, it's got the job done. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Neymar! Neymar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. David Villa. Now it's Chouameni. Rafinha. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ronaldo chasing after it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Can he get onto this?
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Milan seem happy to bash their heads against the brick wall, Peter. That central route forward is just a no-go zone.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
Numero
fact.
10. Messi. Numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lasciano il campo
Hernandez.
per il numero 14.
Dembele looking to
il
run
numero
onto it.
20. Beckham.
Oh, that's a
numero
key
17.
interception.
Cambio di giocatori.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Kubo. And he's there to belt it away. Neymar finds himself offside. Hernandez.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And it's Beckham. Pull it. Kubo. Beckham. And the pass is intercepted. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He can get that clear. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Koundé making good progress on the right-hand side. Vieira. Haaland.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And that is a little undercooked. Pull it. Neymar. He won't be happy with that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Il quarto uomo
Beckham
indica
looks to
9
get on
minuti
the
di
end of
recupero.
this. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And time is up. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.